I have this recurring nightmare where these songs are playing and I'm sitting here singing along, like singing the instruments, like doobie doobie doo, that kind of shit. And my nightmare is that my mic is not muted and you can hear this. And I hope that is never the case. You know, I've been doing some thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And I've been thinking to myself, Danganronpa, by nature, is here to be entertaining, of course, but also to make you feel despair, to make you suffer, etc., etc. Characters die, characters kill. Characters you like, you feel like you want to get attached to them, but then you can't because they fucking pass along. But as fictional characters go, they're never really, really gone. The internet keeps fictional characters alive forever. Dude McGray, what's going on?
Back in my warm spot on the bench.
Of course, Steve McGray, thank you so very much. Dr. McGray, I forgot about that part. Doctor, thank you very much, Doctor. Appreciate that. But I was thinking about Danganronpa, and I was like, man, how could I make it better? Because there's death and such. And I thought the only way I could think to numb the pain of a character being gone is to celebrate their life by looking up Rule 34 art every time they die. I'm not going to do that because we would get kicked off of Twitch very quickly. But boy, that would be one way to really numb the pain in one. Maybe it's wonderful for you. Maybe that's exactly what you want. Maybe for some of you that'd be horrible, and it would only double the despair. But either way, it gets a reaction out of you. I'm in a weird mood today. I have to cook after my stream tonight. I have a lot of free time right now because the latest video is out. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I'm just feeling weird. This stream, just to forewarn you, could get very strange. This stream could go any which direction. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm feeling very good, almost to a concerning degree. I don't feel near the amount of horror and self-loathing in my soul that I typically do. So,
do it on the second monitor. I didn't come here to see you be a coward.
I could do it. That's very. Thank you, Nondary, first of all, for the sub. That's very kind of you. That is tempting. I could certainly do that, and then be like, oh, I could show this one. We'll see. But that would mean we would have to start with Byakuya because Byakuya is the first. So fuck it. I guess I'll do it real quick, just one time, just to get this started. Let me just go. I gotta be very fucking careful about this. Hang on a minute. Let me go ahead and do a little smart move here. So let's do this. Because we will play the game today. I promise you. But I am curious. Now I'm curious. I'm just gonna open this up over here. I'm not gonna show you guys shit. I'm even gonna be extra careful. Wife, what would she say? She'd be very disappointed in me. But for the lulz, what's Byakuya? This is going to start here. But what about spoilers? See, now I'm fucked up. What about spoilers? What if I find out a spoiler whenever I'm looking this up? Just one time. I'm just gonna search. What's his last name? Oh fuck! I don't know what his last name is. I'm just fuck that. I spooked myself out. I don't want to see these spoilers. We're gonna leave it in the past. Flynn got in my head. Too bad I don't miss it because I was in bed ready to go to sleep. Oh, D, well that's sad. But hey, you don't do it for the spoilers. Yeah, we'll wait on it. Well, hey, let's play the game. How about that? Oh shit, we gotta update Steam. Cool, give me a second. First time chatter, this is Quantum Eggs. Amazing name. First time catching the stream. Hi, Daryl. What's going on, Quantum Eggs? Welcome to the streams. Welcome to a very casual Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday. We're currently updating right now. As you can see, Steam has got some shit they wants to do first before we get started. Should have done that a minute ago, but it's been that kind of week. I've been so on Elden Ring that I can't even remember how to operate correctly. I don't know how to function or do anything correctly. Yeah, amazing name, Quantum Eggs. That's a really good one. Pass the sauce of that wallpaper. So what this is? Oh man, I would love to share this actually. This wallpaper. These are 4K images from a movie called. I think it's like 1,000 centimeters per minute or per second or something like that. But I forgot about this. I had this pulled up. I don't know what that. I just literally Googled Sonya Nevermind wallpaper, and this is one of the things that came up. I'm not going to tell you what else showed up, but See, now I feel like I'm fucked up. Hang on, I want to share the sauce of these wallpapers because it's actually very exciting for me. It's like Reddit, 4K centimeters per second wallpaper. Yeah, it's a whole collection of them. It's not just this one. It'll change like every 6 hours or whatever. There's quite a few. There's like this one. Hang on. Oh shit! I fucked everything up. Hang on a second. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Okay, I found exactly the sauce for it. Perfect. I got you. Sauced. Awesome. Let's see. Did you get a wallpaper engine? I have one. If it's what I think you're referring to, I have something that automatically shuffles my wallpaper. I don't know. 5 centimeters per second. That's what it is. Yeah. Is it good? I don't know if it's good. I think it's Makoto Shinkai movie, which is the same person that did like I need that cord. Which is the same person that did like they did Your Name. They did Garden of Words. Which, by the way, Garden of Words was terrible. It was a beautiful movie. It was barely a movie. It was only like 45 minutes. A beautiful piece of work. But. It was extremely boring. The plot felt forced. Everything about that movie was just kind of meh, except the art. The art was visually was stunning. Anime movies, The Tokyo Godfathers is a Christmas classic. What? Tokyo Godfathers? I'm unfamiliar with this. Hang on, I gotta wipe my nose. Yeah. Got some demons in there. I gotta get. Ah, goddamn. Okay. Osama ranking. Oh my god, guys, let me tell you about fucking Osama ranking. Ranking of Kings, the English version, the English title. That is a phenomenal show. It is. I'm watching the dub, which I don't usually watch dubs, but it just is one that could work. It has it's got some big names in it. It's got Justin Briner. It's got who is it? Who is it that plays Vegeta and Piccolo and all this? Chris, is it Chris? Somebody? Wow, I forget his name. He was like my favorite voice actor. Chris Sabat. Thank you. That was. But yeah, no, it's so damn good, and it's so instantly gripping from the first episode because what they do, they successfully like build this perfect underdog. Like you can't. Sometimes it's hard to get behind the main character. You cannot not get behind Boji in this show. Like he. You can't look at him and feel anything but absolute pure stricken love. You feel me? Just before you booted the stream, I was bawling my eyes out. This second episode is really, really good. The 4 times 2, someone. Oh yeah, definitely Quantum. You gotta make it happen. It's very, very good. Highly recommend it. So last time Byakuya was murdered. He was killed to death, and he was killed under a table. There was shenanigans as always. There was a glow in the dark tape and paint and a knife and a see in the dark headset, and somehow the AC tripped it. Same, Sophie. Like I haven't been able to watch stuff lately because I've just been so engulfed in Elden Ring. It's been that and this previous video I did, and a little bit of MTG Arena whenever I have time. I did some drafts and got really mad at myself, but it is what it is. Appreciate that, Demo. I really am that way, especially now that I'm an adult and I just don't care anymore. Rugby season is over for me. Only a single tour and preseason before next year. Damn, Deadbird, I didn't even realize you played rugby. How is rugby? I have never played it. I've heard it is quite a lot of cardio, which is where I struggle at. That's why I play golf. Hit the ball, sit in the cart. Hit the ball, sit in the cart. I guess for now, we should search inside this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider the whole building a crime scene. Yes, we should. After all, the blackout. Oh, and there was something in the bathroom. No one could get into the bathroom, and Peko had disappeared around that time. So we have a couple potential people we have a couple suspects. Is that the right word? The fat spectacles guy. Yeah, he was the one that died. Yeah, it was Byakuya from the first game, but all blown up. This is Grim's Reaper. What's going on, Grim? After all the blackout took place at this time, would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. All right, so Sonya, please talk to me. Look how normal you look and not all weirdly 3D like that image a minute ago. There's something I want to ask you. Our time has come. What is it? It appears that the wall is a different color material. Why is that? Oh, it's probably a fire door. It's not. It's a fire door. You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. Yes. But also that would stop anything. It's only done to keep cats from getting in. Who does that? Oh, plastic bottles. I get it. Okay. I was thinking like a real, like, oh, it's a home remedy to put plastic bottles around your house to keep cats away. I was like, what fucking insane? Who does that? But I get the joke of, like, you know. Daryl almost started crying last stream when I was really upset. Not gonna lie. Too much time? Yeah, I understand. That can happen too. Big Fat Chungus is dead. Yeah, we're really sad about it. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. Culturally ignorant. I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Obtain a truth bullet. Fire door has been added to the tree. Okay, so there is a fire door, so that's good to know. When we started talking about the wallpaper, I was just like, I just thought that they ran out of this like weirdly strange leopard print wallpaper, but there is a fire door, so that's cool. Let's run the kitchen, see if there's anything in here. Okay. We in here? You know what happens to me every week with these streams? Is I'm weirdly like, man, I don't know if I'm feeling this. I don't know if we're gonna finish the Danganronpa series. And then by the end of the stream, I'm like stupidly into it, you know? But I am fine now, yes, as far as that death. I have coped. I've gone through all 5 stages of grief, and I'm totally fine now. Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Terra? That blackout totally started me. At first, I thought it was just the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too, and then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Yes, that's how that works. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? No. That's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. It's not possible. Okay. So, worth noting, it is an electric stove, okay? It's a roller coaster. It really is. Elden Ring became Game of the Decade right now, is the way I feel about it. I truly feel that game is going to hold up for quite a long time. And since the beginning of 2020, I think it's truly the best game that's come out. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items in the kitchen's equipment list. Just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. Okay, so whoever it was snuck this in. Byakuya patted everybody down at the door, so he would have found any knife. The knife was snuck in ahead of time and taped beneath the table. That just confirms that. Tony Pony, what's going on? 12 million, isn't that crazy? That's so damn many people. From outside, okay, so check it out. 1 in the chat if you have beat Elden Ring. 2 in the chat if you are currently playing Elden Ring. 3 in the chat if you have no plans to play whatsoever. I'm curious. 1 for beat, 2 for playing, 3 for gonna pass. From outside, then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Okay, cool. So the knife, we already knew that. Okay, so we got no plans for Flimeister. Sophie's currently playing. I'm a 2 personally. 3. Okay, 1. Demon's, you beat it. Okay, awesome. 3, but only because I have no money. 4. I made, that is Miyazaki. Miyazaki's in the chat. 4, I made Elden Ring. Never played a Dark Souls game. They are not for everyone, I promise. But they are great. I am quite fond. Still surprising how much equipment in this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But all this stuff doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Okay. So we have the list, but the list basically just confirms that the knife didn't come from here. The knife was in fact brought from outside. Let's see. Okay, so we have meat. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's almost the size of my meat. That's why I was shocked. Did you get that joke? It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'll never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azuba. Azabu? I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama, much less them. Okay. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's too big. But it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought that. I press X to doubt. His bare hands? It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Actually, no, if it's the coach with the big swinging dick, I believe he actually choked out a cow. I could totally see him sneaking up and just fucking choking that motherfucker out, bro. I could see that 100%. You burned the whole game already? Didn't sleep? See, I gotta take my time. I had to take my time. But I was a mega hardcore Dark Souls player. I know what you meant. Mukuro Ikusawa, bare hands. Yeah, his bare hands. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild. He's totally right. At home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near those places that I can't pronounce. So wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since the awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate foods were Akane and Peko, who took some portions. Did Peko take some portions of food? Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them? Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. Yeah, I don't like that face. Oh shit, hope and despair. God, it's so early, y'all. Cool, we gotta get hope and despair in a minute. Couldn't bear to see that happen. We must have balance, of course. Okay, got some party dishes. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, I guess I'm done. I thought I wasn't, but yeah, that's it. Okay, so what else? So, the only culprits I feel like are Neko, but I don't think Neko did because Neko seems to be a good, like a protagonist. Neko's a babyface. Peko, not Neko, Peko. Okay, we got a storage closet. The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full of cleaning the dining room, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Yeah, me neither, man. Not for me. What the fuck is that? What is that? What are these car wash cylinders doing in here? I know Nekomaru is just on the struggle. All my man wanted to do was relieve himself. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. What do we have here? There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Cloth, not clothes. Perhaps this is a tablecloth. Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. A bloodstain. A bloodstain. Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark. I can't really see it clearly. Okay, so this is a bloodstain.
Well,
Possibility. Yes, it's a blood. Clearly, it's got the Pepto-Bismol. It's trademark. Neko is a good boy. He's hung like a goddamn tiger, but he is a good boy. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Okay. So the big thing here is that well, how would there be a tablecloth in here that's got the blood on it? That doesn't make sense. The murder happened. Why would that kind of throws a kink in everything? Are these irons? No. The fucking tombstones. Yes, they're irons. It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? They're all plugged in. All 3 were turned on. See, so this is part of them overloading the power. Okay. It does feel sinister. Cool. Iron in storage. Yeah, cool.
Hajime.
How much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Hmm? Ah, I get it. You're right. All right. Anything else? Cool. They could be personal. Oh, what's going on, Shane? How you doing, man? I mean, they could be tombstones of personal warmers on them. Yeah, you're right. They could be like heated seats in your car, except heated tombstones. I don't know what service that would function, but I guess it would keep your corpse nice and warm on those cold nights. Ibuki, what's good?
I see.
All right, Demo, sleep good. Apparently, a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot. But I said, you have 2 feet, so that has to be done on, investigations have to be done on 2 feet. I like feet. Okay, thank you, Ibuki. I appreciate you saying that. So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. This character is an absolute free spirit. Well, there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Let me think. Best girl. So this, okay. Let me just say that, yes, I know, Shane, the pointy here is crazy. Let me just say this about this character. People have been spamming best girl every time Ibuki is on screen. I don't see it. She's kind of annoying. Maybe I'll warm up to her. There's a lot of fucking game left. We haven't even got to the first trial yet, and this is like stream 5 of Danganronpa 2. I can't fucking believe we're doing this. But last time you guys spammed best girl is because like they went down in a ball of fire and you know like saved lives. Like the last time y'all spammed best girl, that was Sakura, and we all know how that ended. So I'm beginning to think there's some sort of plot relevance to Ibuki here. I think she's on some good shit. I think she's going to save the day at some point. Or y'all are just horny on main. Oh, of course, Random. Of course. How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I'm also very humble. If your hearing's so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, could you hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Who wants fried rice with gravy? Lolly la la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
She's a trip, man. Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. It's a little bit heavy. I have a friend. Me, Tony, I'm sorry. I could never, of course, accuse you of that. In Ace is Mahiru is best. Everybody hates Mahiru though. I thought Mahiru was worst girl. Can we figure this out, please? Can we get a Danganronpa 2 girls tier list? Aaron, what's going on? She is cool. She's a fun design. She's a fun design for sure. But you know, like if you saw this girl in high school, like you would know that she was bullied growing up for her to dress like this. Like she has her way about it, and she's secure of herself that she's dressing this way. But you know, she went through some chapters in middle school where like people really gave her some shit. So she was like, "Fine, you gotta give me shit. I'll get more piercings. I'll wear more purple. I'll do the highlights. I'll do the stuff." And now she has horns, and that's where we're at with this character. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Don't you want to protect that smile? A little bit. We'll see. She should make a metaphor for a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us about what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm going to take a bite out of you. Stop it before I fall in love with you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Must protect. I'll be too afraid to talk to her. I almost said that, Sophie. Exactly. She's a free spirit. 100%. So, I don't know, man. This game got me feeling weird. Next was Kazuichi's voice. Wait, I need to read this. I'm like fucking around. Entertaining y'all. Hang on. It was Mahiru. Mahiru said it's a blackout. Next was Kazuichi. Next voice is hers.
Can't see anything. It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
A little dramatic there. -2 points. Ed Miliore, what's going on? What a nice remark I made. It's to the point. She has like a photographic hearing memory. What would be the equivalent of a perfect hearing? Because photographic memory means like you can see as if it's a photograph. So like perfect recording memory, would that be what that is? What a nice remark I made. It's to the point it has its own unique charm. She's sitting here putting herself over in her own flashback. Just continue. There were more voices, one after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
For some reason, I suspect Mahiru.
Step on my feet.
Hyoko, someone tried to step on her feet.
Hell? What's going on here?
Someone stepped on her foot. Okay, that's actually important.
This is
So maybe the picture we took earlier. Audio graphic memory? That makes sense, Quantum Eggs.
ow.
Her voice is annoying, I don't know. Yeah, it's because it's the English dub. Everyone complains about the English dub voices.
I can't eat like this, you know.
Akane just trying to get her damn food in.
Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Teru's story checks out, even though he's a douche.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall.
Sonya thought, okay,
Something about it.
the breaker overloaded, so she had a pretty smart thought. Kazuichi, Soda, was the one that turned the shit back on. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, praise me, give me a... Praise her, chat. Bench Tower, praise this woman. Quantum... I know, Quantum Eggs is like... If we had a tier list for all the usernames, Quantum Eggs is fucking S tier easy. Wait. So what happened here? Hang on. Wait. I forget about this feature. What happened here? I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. No, get closer. Byakuya is gone. I need someone right now. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. Yeah. Why was he able to say that? What did he say? What's going on there? And this is... Why don't we just... I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Yeah, it's... Then praise me. Let me bite you. Bitch, get off me. Just let me take out my dentures first. She's like secretly an old lady. Let me bite you. Why are you really biting me? Bro, in this picture, her hair is huge, though. That's kind of intimidating. That's a lot of hair. I'm here for the despair and vengeance. What's going on, Sarah's? We are here for that and other things. Clatter, clatter. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. It senses a unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey,
Is someone in there? We walked on the door. We walked on the door. We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Okay. But what else is there to do? Hang on, which one is run? This is run. It's different than Elden Ring. Went to the kitchen, talked to Sonya, laid eyes upon that perfect face. We have a fire extinguisher that we can't interact with. First he interact, then he snack. Oh yeah. Sorry, a little snacky. I remember when we were here for Byakuya's cakes. I like milk. Okay. I have a sickness. If I have something sweet and chocolatey, I can't have it without milk. It's just something that happens to me. I can't explain it. Do you not shit anymore? Snakes don't shit. We talked about this last week. There's nothing else to see, Hajime. There must be. Clearly, I'm missing something. There's doors here. I didn't realize there was shit here. Okay, great. Eat banana. Banana. Become monkey. No, no banana right now. Maybe later. That girl got some explaining to do. Okay, the circuit breaker's in here. Cool. First thing, though, I gotta talk to Peko. You gotta explain, because you vanished. Poll ended? What? What did y'all do a poll? What the fuck is this? There was only one thing to vote for. This is not a poll. This is a collection of agreement. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? You read my mind. It's because you got the Sharingan, you know. Huh? However, it doesn't surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I looked suspicious since I was supposed to be the one here.
Wait,
Supposed to be? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the duralium case with the weapons, all the weapons inside it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... I also had to take a shit. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and proposed to me. Peko, why can't I get your name right? I can't even get your name right. Why are you proposing to me? And started groaning on the spot. Chat disagrees with streamer. What? Oh, I chose wrong. Oh, it was me. I'm the one that chose wrong. What happened? What happened to Peko? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that? Peko, it appears that the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like that would be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out from the office. What happened to her? She probably needs to poop for real. What's going on, Steven? She might have to take a dump, dude. Or it could be other things. Other reasons a woman would need to suddenly excuse herself. There's no joke here, and I regret everything I just said. Steven, I'm gonna be there for that. An even bigger dump.
That's right.
I don't think she ran away. Because if she did do it, there's no way she gets away with it, and she knows that, right? Like, it's too obvious. If I was the killer, which I'm not, I would not put myself in a position to where I was away, I was missing, I was not accounted for. You know, I would have some sort of plan to where I could seem innocent the whole time. I was right here the whole time. This kills her alibi. You got to do something that's gonna keep you an alibi. I think Peko's innocent, but I do have questions. Flumeister stepped away. Oh, by the way, Steven is doing tonight. Steven's doing they're doing like a podcast. I don't fully understand it, but Steven, explain to the chat what you're doing if you're still here, man. Let them know you're doing something fun tonight. I'm gonna be there. I'll probably host it. That way, like, it'll show up on my page too or whatever. But him and some buddies are all doing like a big podcast thing tonight. I'm gonna host it. I'll probably be in chat dicking around as I watch wrestling and make tacos tonight. So definitely check that out. Steven, feel free to plug that. It should be a blast. Where did Peko go? She looked pretty pale. Okay, and then what you got to say, Soda?
Maybe.
Isn't Peko the killer? That's a big jump, man. That's a big jump. Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went out to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonya will yell at me. Pekka's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Yeah. She does, but again, no alibi. She wouldn't purposely ruin her alibi. Well, it's not like you look any better. Okay. So I have Kazuichi's. Podcast versus... Oh, it's... Okay, you're actually playing a game. Oh, interesting. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be... Okay, cool. So it's actually a battleship. Look, Byakuya. We got a little doll. Let's get it.
I've been found.
Yeah, bitch, I got you. Okay, what else is there to look at in here? We have a couple things. Cameras don't matter. What is this? What is this? Circuit breaker? Damn, that's high up. The old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. But that's high as hell. You'd have to be Yao Ming on a ladder on stilts to get to that shit. Doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Something else looks What did he just say? Why can't I read? What's wrong with me? The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder... Okay, no. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. I don't know why I can't read today. But it's way up there. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that. But you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Monokuma did it. That actually checks out. It's here. You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. That makes me nervous. Because somebody... It wasn't part of the plan to turn the lights back on, if that's true. But Monokuma doesn't really lie like that. How does someone as small as you reset the breaker? Firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, it's because he's a fucking Saiyan. I watched his battle with Sakura. He can jump around. My body stretches. Don't ever say that sentence to me again. I don't like that look on your face when you say that. He's like, my body stretches. Like, no. Monokuma, don't ever say that phrase to me. Perfect, you got the link in there too? Awesome. Perfect. You know, I'm very elastic. Liar. I'm serious. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out. It's good. Please do not do this to me. No thanks. I'm just imagining it makes me want to puke. Yes, agree. Oh, really? Such a shame. I guess I can't sleep tonight. Don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? It's in a popularity contest. He'd take first place. He would not. Battleship is a game of RNG. Okay. Monokuma reset it. No, they definitely did trip it. But they didn't do it that way. They overloaded it. You'd know that if you were paying attention, Soda. 11:30. Yep, this is all together. This is all part of the plan. That's some big boy shit right there, non-dairy. Psychology, bitch. It is a guessing game. Paper, rock, scissors is psychology. You should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Yep, we know that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Nagito, you already picked up the key?
Now.
I don't like he just did that. Predictable using in math? There is a certain level of like, okay, mathematically their boat can't be here type thing. So yeah, there is truth to that. But to begin with, you just pick a spot, right? Like it starts total RNG, and as the game goes on, then it's like, okay, well you can make better guesses, but they're still just guesses. Okay, so it's all still there.
Now then.
Guess you're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Okay, so I still don't know who did this. There's still not enough information. There's a lamp here. I should look at the lamp, maybe. All right, what else we got?
Yep.
Okay. My whole computer just froze. Hang on. Hold up, everybody. We got issues. Give me a second. Computer acting up. It's doing things. My computer's like running weird background processes right now, and it just stuttered everything out. So give me just a second. Make sure this is all hunky-dory. Yeah, I'm on the right Wi-Fi. Everything's fine there. The computer just does that every once in a blue moon. It'll just be like, we're running this quick little update thing, and it'll just... Should be good now. It is acting normal. It is acting normal. Everything is Gucci Gucci goo. Okay. Apologies. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, there is some to it. I agree. There is something to Battleship. All right, looks like we pretty much finished everything up. How about we check Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check just in case. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, do we trust each other? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like instead of living with the doubts in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
See.
It's getting deep. As I thought, you are strong. You sure are strong. You sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one, chosen by Host Peak Academy.
Right.
All right, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. There's delay. Is it my face? Hang on, I can fix things. No problem. Un momento, por favor. Is a delay on my face, and the delay is... I'll fix it. Stupid. That should be fine. We'll do that real quick. Right screen. Okay. That might... Oh, then maybe I'll do me too. Hang on. Okay. That might fix it. Maybe. Rivka Winter. Thank you so much, Rivka. Welcome, welcome. Very glad to have you here. Okay. Delay gone? We fixed? So sorry about that. I think it's good now. Huge audio delay. Nope, still a delay. Ooh, okay, no problem. All right, no problem. We'll go to round 2. I know how to fix this. Is it delay in my mouth or the game? If it's my mouth, I can fix that. If it's the game, I can still fix it. So give me a second. Oh, stupid. Anger E. Okay, so let's go here to the mic. 809. Audio, okay. And we X that, my mouth. Okay. Then we go to... So strange. Properties. No, not properties, I want filters. Delay. Yeah, I have this delay like a certain amount because the Elgato automatically delays. Okay, I think it should maybe potentially be good now. Hello, 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 test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Mouse sound is coming after audio. Wait, mouth movement is coming after. Oh, mouth sound is saved W. Your computer actually is good. It's good. We did it. Perfect. Let's go. Let's fucking get it. Back to the damn game. I really don't know why, but every time I talk, I really don't know how I'm supposed to react. Pretty good. Perfect. 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 I left the old building. There was a strange scene. When I left the building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. What the fuck is going on here? All right, I got questions. What are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Oh, I bet you were.
Under the floor? Why?
Shame, shame.
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was a
Oh, that's right, his earring. Okay, so this is important, actually. Okay, I'm over here suspecting shit. This is important.
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
Okay,
So I thought it was important to check it.
sure. I'm cool with that.
I see.
Okay, I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? So, that's where the earring would be, stabbing him from beneath the floor. That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get it from under here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. I bet you the fucking bathroom, there's a way to get under the floor from there somehow. Yeah, Gundam's voice actor's putting in work. He really, really is. That's impossible! No one's ever been able to use Exodia. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. So you think there's a possibility we got to break the goddamn door down in that bathroom. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from the outside of the building. Then what a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you get on the floor from outside, there'd be only one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Fuyuhiko, yeah, the mobster kid. The music is pretty fire, I agree. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, no longer after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
what are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid, they make me want to puke. Oh, how very edgy of you. You want to come to the party, right? You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? No, I definitely don't want to come to the party. I was just going for a walk. I didn't want to come smell all the delicious food that you guys had prepared, or hang out with all the beautiful women that I never get to see because I'm always around mobster dudes. Do I have to report to you every time I want to take a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but then leave me alone. God damn. What? Stream Big founder got voice actor to make him after he rated the streams. Oh, that's awesome. Fuyuhiko is a stream rate confirmed. And then he just left. That happened, but why did he come here? He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He really is tsundere about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. M4M Memuchi. Thank you. I couldn't quite get your username, but thank you for following. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Never. I've never. What is an RPG? Rocket propelled grenade. That's all I know. When do we start talking about video games? Okay, cool. So Fuyuhiko did show up randomly. He didn't exit the building that we know of. There's no way to get out from under, so he would have had to come to the first. So I don't think it was Fuyuhiko either. Whoever it was, this is all an inside job. Oh, is that how you feel, Grims? That's just Futaba, bro. That's just Futaba from Persona 5. That's all that character is. Even though we don't know, even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
Not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly claim the Hellhound earring with my own two hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. All right, so this is cool though because he is at least helping. We already talked to what's her actual name? Chiaki. Cool. So we talked to Chiaki. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fuyuhiko, what's good with you, Chief? How come you're lying to us, man? What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcements? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? I was jerking it. God, leave me alone, man. Because Chiaki saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch. It's true, I went for a little walk, and then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually going to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. He's just does not want to admit that he wants to have friends. All right, I got it. Dumbass. Okay, cool. So he clearly, I don't think he did it. He's just there. What's up, B-boy? All right, where is Byakuya's cottage? We are still investigating, B-boy. Maybe gonna get to a trial today. I get the feeling we will. This has been an extremely slow series. I cannot believe how slow this shit has been. Half of it's me, I'm sure. I could probably speed this up a little bit. As I do mosey my way through this shit, but... Where is Byakuya's cabin, bro? Am I crazy? Is this it? Maybe that's it. Hang on, that might be it. I can't quite tell.
All right.
I think it's this one. Is that Byakuya? No. Danganronpa 2 is slow at the beginning. Okay, well, cool. It's not just me. Oh, it's this one. Okay, cool. So I gotta go. Whoopsie doozies, and then turn, and then and voila, we're here. For those of you that are playing Elden Ring, I feel like it's important to note I beat Radon today, and you're lucky I did. I beat him this morning, and had I not beat him this morning, and had I not beat him today, we would have canceled this stream and replaced it with me fighting Radon the whole time. And I would have just completely just bashed my head into this damn boss until I beat it. But I finally beat it this morning. I did it in less than 24 hours, so I feel like that's a pretty big win. Nagato took a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma.
Did you call me?
Yes, we did. Nagato, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
That's how you call him. That's how you call Monokuma. Hey, Monokuma. Oh my God. So yeah, Radon sucks. Radon was and you know what's funny about it? Like, honestly, I don't think he would have been that bad, except for the fact that, like, I heard a ton of stuff about how he was so terrible. Like, when I look back, when I think of him, and I think of Ornstein and Smo, he's definitely not. Ornstein and Smo to me was definitely harder. He was just annoying. Like, the fact that you had that giant distance between tries, it's the space between shit. Except this one was like integrated into the boss fight. The fact that you have to approach him, and he does the fucking the Dio shit. Oh, you're approaching me? Boom, boom. Like, oh my God. Having to get back there every single time, and then his damage output being so high that you could die in one hit and know you've immediately got to go back and walk through that shit to get to him again. It was epic, but it fucking toasted my nutsack, dude. It was the worst. He's obnoxious. Exactly, he's obnoxious, 100%. Nailduck says, I can't wait for my life to be consumed by Elden Ring. That's me right now. That's me right now. Your time's coming, don't worry. Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if we could do it as a favor. There's something I want to investigate. Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. He really hit us with a double team. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique, though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that could open these doors. He just kicks the door in. The fucking boot. Clack. See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Perfect. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance is a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
right.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do this. Okay, so what do we have? Sirius says, I tried Radon like 30 times with limiting myself to just Pot Bro and Wolf Guy. Then I gave up and tried summoning the other guy and got him first try. Very nice. I experimented with it. I went back and forth. I did some summoning. I did some runs without it. Sometimes the summons would fuck me up. And so it actually was more advantageous to not use them that much. I think that the time I actually beat him, I did Bladed, or the Wolf Guy, you know, and I did, I think, the Pot as well, just so I could, like, distract him long enough to heal real quick and then regroup, and then I beat him. But So it didn't bother me doing summons on that one because the lore kind of is like everyone's there to kick his ass, right? The lore is that everyone shows up and they're all gonna go fight him. So I kind of was fine with that. The summons in that fight. Plus, he's just fucking ridiculous. Okay, it's clearly this we gotta look at. Yeah, that's right, Sophie. Oh yeah, 100%, absolutely. Are you kidding me, bro? Nah. Fucking Ronnie is that's my Khaleesi. I mean, I simp, I do everything for this character. My sword is hers until my dying day. Like I went full Game of Thrones on this shit, bro. It's all about Ronnie the witch. It's over. That's the reason I keep playing this game. She's the reason I endure. There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter that someone sent to Byakuya. What's this letter say?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. What's in here? My sword? Not a metaphor. Actually, my sword. Like, you know, like like not even like that, because I don't know, that'd be kind of strange. Like, she, first of all, I think she's like a spirit embodying a doll, and she's got 4 arms. I don't know, that kind of freaks me out. Sexually, no thank you. But, and I'm being very genuine about that, like, maybe no thank you, but something about just like her aura, I'm just like, oh, I have to do what you say. Like, I can't explain it, bro. I just feel like I've got to. I'm like, I am your servant. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's something to do with. It's something to do with just my personality mixed with this character. I just walked in there. I was just like, the first time I saw her, I was just enchanted. I was like, yes, of course. I'd love to. Let's hang out. Let's, you know. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Okay, cool. So someone told him about this. This is why he was being so careful. Man, the 4 arms and the weird ghost face is the best part. Look, 4 hands, I mean, there's twice as much things that can be done, right? That's, you could have 2 to hold on to. Never mind, we're just gonna move on from this. Okay, so he got an envelope, or an envelope, depending on how you prefer to say that word, saying that, yeah, there's definitely gonna be something happen tonight, so that's why he was so careful. This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. The first kill happened tonight because someone made that threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone there and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, no one would be able to kill anyone, so he believed this crazy letter. I bet you Monokuma just put that in there to stir shit up. He couldn't ignore it. He wouldn't let anyone become a victim. Why keep it a secret? He didn't want to scare anybody. What do you mean? If everyone knew that there was a letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely been to doubt each other. Exactly. It would have been really bad. You can't let that get out. So he did the right thing. Yep. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Yeah, I agree. What was that? And suddenly he became very quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. Oh, it's one of us. We've played the first game. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They did some 3D chess shit. They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Okay, so we have that. So if he likes it in a wholesome way. Double hand holding and 2-4. There you go. Hey, twice the hands means twice the cuddles. You feel me?
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much left. There's probably time left, not much until the class trial begins. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah. I wanted to find out where everybody was, just standing before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. The fuck are you gonna go do, man? I gotta take a big shit. I gotta shit, shower, shave, and jacket before we do this damn class trial. Have you seen my hair? How frizzy it is? What if Nagito went and took a shower, right? Came back and his hair was actually like normal, just like phoom, and it's just he didn't get to shower today and his hair is really frizzy. Ignore the first half of the message. first. I need some time alone. I'd like to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. Sophie would like some time to collect her thoughts right now. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
I know.
I'll see you later. Oh, that's right, Mikan. Oh, that's right, Mikan. I really like Mikan too. Nurse Joy. He's pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry up to the old building. All right, cool. Let's find out what happened. Nagito has that lion mane look to him. He really does. He looked like in Pokemon whenever you come across like the psychic trainers, and they you know, their hair is doing crazy things, and they got like Pokeballs floating around. Monami, what's good? What you got for me? What you got? Thank you. Oh my God, Sarah. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? This is important for like lore. I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see the renovation, so that's why you cover them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that for a second, bro. That's too... They're nailed up in like the exact same way. I don't believe that at all. What is this environment? Yeah, they're on like a beach. They're like on a beach island. Beach. Tropical paradise. Pet check. Bro, snakes don't shit. Nothing happens. What the hell was that loud voice just now? Oh, I'm nervous. Is the bathroom open? Is he finally getting to take his shit? The bathroom seems to be open, but I really don't need to go in right now. There's no really need for me to go inside. Yes, there is. I got to see what's in there, man. Everyone's degenerates, but not everybody talks about it. I respect it. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be open about it. I try to keep it tame because I'm being recorded. But in a lot of ways, yes, me too. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekumara Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are we even talking about? He said it. What? Posture check, thank you, B-boy. I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Been trying to use it many times, but the doors won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and my patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. Oh shit, we have despair as a check. That's right. Posture check. Already did that one. He said the S word. He did say it. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Well, best not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started after the blackout, and the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Now, that's very important. That's true, Sarah. I got y'all accountable too. That's right. That's a good point. I'm pointing at the wrong spot. It's over here. It's over there. It's over. You guys can see it. Once again, giant bulge. Okay. I've already talked to y'all. So real quick, let's do this despair and hope and despair. I think we actually have 2 despairs and 1 hope. So let me do that right quick. There's that little wallpaper thing that I showed you guys earlier. What do we have? Hope, despair, despair. Okay. Hate this, but it is what it is. Let's go to make me suffer. At least we get this hot damn amazing music in the background to get us through this. And then we have wholesome. Hello? Wholesome. Wholesome. Okay. So there's just wholesome. And we got, okay, so another hope. Perfect. So we're going to level it out. Thank you, Non-Dairy. Thank you, Random Comes Rated. Thank you, B-Boy. And thank you, whoever the first person was. Probably not. No, that was Non-Dairy just now. Okay. I don't know what the first person was. That was a while back, though. Oh, no. Okay, so we got 6 on each page just because of this. Oh, this is about to be a big zip pop. This is about to be a big zip pop. Y'all ready for this? Oh, boy. Oh, that's actually going to be really therapeutic now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, it's going to hurt, though. Oh, no! It got on her face! Oh my god, it got on her fucking face, dude. Cringe, not safe for work? I think I know what this is. This is safe for work. This is safe. Bro, look at these dump trucks, my guy. Okay. Oh, it's actually a video. Bro, dumps like a truck if I've ever seen them. Okay. Okay. I didn't see it. Good. Good, Vector. Be glad you didn't see that. Okay. Form of posts. We can do this. We're gonna be fine. Oh, okay. We got an injury. Yeah, we skipped those. Okay, here we go. What's the end? What is this? We're moving. Oh, no. Oh, sunburn. Oh no, he's just straight peeling. This isn't that bad. I think I can handle this. Oh boy, I'm feeling real despair right now. Oh, this poor guy. Oh my god, why is it like that? Why is it like that? Is it because is that what happens when you get a tattoo and also peel really bad? What the fuck happened to this poor dude? Oh, up to his neck. Oh, God. Okay, thank you. 3 left. We're going to get there. We're going to survive this. Very not safe for work. Quick update on my mom's leg. That's a foot. Just all kinds of fucked up. We can't. Look at that. My leg, after an allergic reaction to antibiotics, took 2 months to heal. No, thank you. Well, let's see. We'll make it quick. This will be a quick and easy one. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of nasty. But look, there's a foot. It's all fucked up. Gross. All right, you seen it? It's gone. It's out the way. We're done. What do we have? 2 more? Yeah. Tattoo removal using scalpel? No, thank you. My eye surgery? Ooh, that's just a picture. Okay, that's kind of trippy. That's pretty disturbing. Don't like it. That's fine. That's a post. We got 1 left. What the fuck is that? If you ride a bus before, you know what this is. That's like the stop button. I don't know how someone's hair got caught in that. Ow. But if I ever saw that, no, that's how you know you're on the raw public bus. Okay, cool. Great, we've done that. Thank you guys for the despairs. Now we have hope. Got wholesome memes. Oh, that's right, wholesome. Okay, the wholesome subreddit has like 2-minute long videos. I don't want that. I just want wholesome gifts. Give me something quick and easy. I don't want to be here too long because I'd like to play the game. Okay, let's see. A spontaneous act of kindness always sparks another. He's cleaning the car. In public, I suppose, or in traffic, I guess. And what the? Oh, we gave him a toy. Aw. Oh, that's cute. All right, cool. Cool. People in movies leaning their head on the bus window when you do it. That is so true. You know how many times growing up I did that, and it was just like I'd have my head on a window, and I'd be like, "Yeah, look at the rain outside." We go over a bump, and I'd be like, "Damn it! Ow! My head! Ah!" Yeah, you can't get away with that, actually. It doesn't work that way. Unless you're stopped. Eye bleach? Hello? Can you... I know this is actually a thing. Eye bleach. I don't know why it wasn't coming up. That loneliness was the best feeling. Glad you feel that way. Okay, here we go. I didn't expect moles to walk above ground like this. Aw, look at him go. That's awesome. Look at him. Just get any ranch. I got pizza. I want ranch though. Get any ranch. Give me some ranch. All right. We have a doggo with a ball catcher. Oh, these little tippy tappies. Oh, he's ready for it. Oh, he's gonna go get the ball. He's gonna go. Oh, he caught it in midair. Look at him go. What a good boy. Yeah, we're gonna swap to eye bleach. Eye bleach is definitely a better hope. Look at the little tippy tappies. Here he goes. And there he goes. And he's off. Cool. We have, I think we have 2 left. A pony ready to see her best friend. Pony and the cat. He's like, hey, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. We had a cat like that. We didn't own the cat, but we would hang out with this cat a lot back when my wife and I used to go to the barn a lot, because my wife rides horses, so she used to a lot. But there was barn cats are cool as hell, because barn cats just they'll stay outside, they'll hunt mice. Like, they're living the life a cat actually wants to live, like hunting mice and other small shit, birds or whatever. And they just basically keep shit like that out of the barn so that the horses don't have anything to spook at, right? Because horses are very scared of shit all the time. But barn cats are cool as hell. And this is just a cute little fluffy cat in a ball. All right, great. So that's been done. We're complete for both of these bad boys, and we can get back to the game. Thank you guys for the hopes and despairs of the world. And just like that, we're back at it. Okay, so we talked to him. I didn't mean to do it again. Well, that was like a cosmic burp. Ibuki, I just want to talk to you again because you're fun to talk to. Let's see. The first person who raised their voice in the blackout was... Oh, we're getting the... I don't want this again. Yeah, I got it. I just want to fast forward through this. Yeah, we're definitely doing eye bleach from now on. 4 a.m. For here, it's 5 p.m. Aren't I awesome? Praise me? Yes. Later. Okay. Sophie... Sonia. See, I forgot her name. See, I don't know if it's real was Sonia. It may not be. Okay, but what else did I want to check here? It was... I gotta go to the bathroom, man. Like, I've got to check what's in this goddamn bathroom. 6:30? Just let me go in the bathroom. What else is there to check, man? Wait, is Peko back? Is Peko good now? Is Peko in here now? No, she's not. Oh, I know where I gotta go. Where's Ohio? Can confirm Ohio is in Texas, actually. A little known fact. The state of Ohio is actually inside of Texas. And we go in here. Oh, right. Here we go, baby. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I wanted to say. Yes, please, tell me anything. What you got? Did you find anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and his internal organs. I'm just going to start sexualizing, like, a random word in a sentence. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Talking about it made me sad. I'm just gonna like sexualize the least sexy word in a sentence. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeter in diameter, right? It's pretty thin. It's as thin as an ice pick or an... Oh, okay, so it's thin. I was joking the whole time, but it were thin puncture wounds is the big thing. Wyoming is not a real state. Prove me wrong. Ohio is just an idea. Yeah, this character's a nurse. 5 millimeter, pretty big. Hey man, it's not about if it's 5 millimeters. It's about how you use that 5 millimeters. You feel me? Do you strike true? Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. It's in the bathroom, man. Let me go in the goddamn bathroom. If this was actually me, I'd be busting that bathroom door open. I don't care who's in there. Hey, you're here. What the hell did you want? Where the hell did you wander off to? All right, first of all, cool your shit. Cool your jets, man. Hold your horses. I wasn't wondering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. If you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you miss anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. Okay, note everyone's position. Oh, that's me. I was like, who's this person? That's me. This is Mahiru that we're talking to. Shanky, what's going on? Finish my main shift at work and start in a second. What's up? Oh, we're just trying to solve a murder right now. Byakuya died. We're trying to get him figured out. Got these 2 photos. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. Oh, that's right. So maybe they're drawing it. Maybe she's drawing a map. Okay. When I did this, this diagram was the result. Okay, this is really, really helpful, actually. Before the blackout, everyone is here. Mikana, Sonia. Okay, but Byakuya went all the fucking way across the room. All the windows are covered. Peko. Okay, so the only people that are missing for this is Peko, Chiaki, who went outside to go. I forgot why she left, but she left for something. It was set on a timer, so I think all these other things, like, so in the storage room, I'm pretty sure that the ironing board, the iron was already going. The lamp, as we know, is plugged in. At 11:30, all the shit hit, right? I'm thinking the killer might just be close to Byakuya. They could have, like, choked him out, drug him over the table, grabbed the knife from the table, killed him, stored him underneath there. But how'd they not get blood all over themselves? Bakula? Oh, no. Bakula, that's right. Best girl, easy. Grim, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you on about, Mahiru, though? Mahiru is... She's so rude. I just don't enjoy being around her. Right. How would he possibly move that far in the blackout? And he's big. Like, he's not like anybody's going to drag him either. I just was saying he was someone drag him, but how would someone even possibly do that? It's the desk lamp. The power cord for just in case. It is a long-ass cord. Guess you're right, but I really didn't understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling... Actually, no, this is no bullshit. In high school, I dated a girl that looked just like her. So, and things did not work out. I learned a lot from that relationship, but a lot of that relationship I did not much care for her. So I may just have like an implicit bias for not liking my hero. But no, dead ass in high school I dated a girl like exactly fucking like that, same hair and everything, even wore plaid all the time. 100%. I like, I respect it. I respect it, Grims. Look, I get it. I totally get it. I gotta know about it. Wait, shit. I was thinking about. Hang on. It wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Oh, it's time, baby. We got enough information to get started.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
And you know what that means.
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place.
Full voice acting.
At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Okay.
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
There's truth to that, random.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
I guess like the classroom or the place that we do the trial is like underground. Excuse me. I gotta know how to get there. So there's no free time, so I was gonna say, like, is there anything I should do right now? But really, there's just not. This is where I gotta go, right? Yeah. I'm on like PlayStation mode right now. My A's and my B's are backward. It's time, baby. Let's go. Okay. Aha, this is it. Random, that's an L? What did random say? Redheads are an L? What the fuck? Huh?
Are you kidding me?
What the heck is that mountain? When did that get? It's been here the whole time. Never mind that. How'd they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? It's the thought that counts. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all that. Yeah, seriously, like, there has to be money behind this. What Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Ibuki, I don't understand what this means. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no, there's no way I let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey, now if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. He will do it. He will actually fucking kill you. Hey, Fuyuhiko. What were you doing all this time? Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room and I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. How dare you say that about Byakuya? He fucking tried to save your life. What's your question, Grims? How can you say something that's so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, so even though we don't want to, we just to survive. I agree, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Now that everyone's all together, let's take a look at the secret entrance. Let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please, wait a second. My Monomi, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join me? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? Are you even bigger masochist than I thought? Oh well, I'm a big brother that dotes on his little sister. I shall allow you special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. Can you have rare? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, right? No, that's definitely a thing, right? Having red hair naturally, like it's just not a. It's not like magazine red. Like there's a difference between like the natural red hair that you can get, which is like sort of like the orangish kind of like. If you've ever seen Brave with if you had a chance to change your feet, have you ever seen that with Merida? Like that is like a natural sort of like it's almost like an orangey red. But if you want that like this kind of red this chick has, like that's or like a Kasumi from Persona 5, like that kind of red, yeah, you gotta die. To get that weird, like weirdly dark red, you gotta die for that. You don't gotta like die for that, but you have to dye your hair for that. You must take the blood of a virgin and soak it in your hair, and that's how it turns that color red. He told us to come, but how do we get here? I don't see any doors or vehicles. You mentioned something about a secret entrance, wasn't it? Secret entrance. What's up my ass? The white shirt girl? Who is the white shirt? Something about Mikan? It's definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? Can we just get on with the trial, please? I want to solve. Roar! What the hell? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Did I activate the secret entrance by looking at the thing? What the fuck was that escalator effect? What the fuck was that Paper Mario ass effect just now? Charlton, thank you so much for following. Appreciate you. Redheads are a lie, exactly. They're a lie that you can choose to believe. Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? No shit, Peko. Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magma Z is trembling with fear. That's totally suspicious. Forgive me. Seriously, somebody forgive me already. Why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, even not remotely. Not even remotely. There's just no way. There's no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us any further. Get us anywhere. I don't know where I'm making these words up from. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. Chiaki acts like this is no big deal. Chiaki's like, well, whatever, guys. Whatever y'all want to do. You know, it's no big deal to me. I'm fine. I still got my 8 hours of sleep either way. The animation, yeah. Oh yeah, well, where is Akane? Where is Akane? That's a good question.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Chiaki. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped into the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. How goes the killing game? Oh, what's going on, Bruce? You know, the killing has happened. Now we're about to try to solve it. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And up we go. When each of us entered Monokuma Rock. I thought we were about to blast off into space. Oh, the elevator. Oh, there's Akane. Okay, just kidding. She's there. This is an elevator. No shit. I see this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chatter inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. They were clattering. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. I can't believe me and the gang on our way to East Beans. East Beans? What the fuck are you talking about? For some reason, when you said that, B-Boy, it reminded me of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga when they go to like the Bean Kingdom. I miss those games, man. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Partners in Time. Oh my god, when they pulled the babies in, that was so much fucking fun. Those games are great. We were there listening to the unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Tony, that's a great point. Eat beans. Oh, on the way to eat beans. The elevator door slowly opened. Bada bing, bada boom. There's a giant iPad on the wall. Okay, welcome. This is the class. What if Monokuma was really unenthused about this? He's like, this is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking, locking us in a shitty-looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written, I guess. We took a lot of time to do that. So everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. Oh, I got it. The ultimate affluent prodigy. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. And he had great hair and fucking great hips. His hips did not lie. He had big hands, soft, kissable lips. I mean, as we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him. I can see Monokuma acting like a bored gym teacher. Like, yeah, all right, today we're going to play Sit on the Wall. You sit on the wall however long you got. Here's the timer, go. Ooh. This little intro sequence we got here. Ooh, I fucks with this. Can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. Is this endgame? Yeah, what if this was the end of the game? Could you imagine, Grim? No, this is just the first of fucking many of these. This is just chapter 1, Chief. This is a life-threatening. This is the first Harry Potter movie, and we just now got to, like, the climax. This is that life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair. It has begun. Yes, I would. And voila. All right, set skills. I don't think I have any skills yet because I haven't talked to any people. E-handbook. I remember all this shit. It's fine. Change difficulty, if any. Yeah, we're good. Let's just go. Class trial, start. It's the first one. We surely can't fuck this up, even though I have no clue who it is.
Begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Okay, so if you're new here, if you're just kind of watching this and don't give a fuck about spoilers for the first game, this is how these work. They're going to explain it, and it's just fully voiced, so I can just let it go. The music's going to be fucking flame.
During the class
This is why I play these
trial,
games.
present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who
Not dairy, god damn it.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the
Can y'all hear the voice all right?
and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among
Oh
us?
yeah, Chief.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the
Who do y'all think did it, man?
lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
How does Monami fit into all this, bro?
Hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
Charlton says first, Monami, poor Monami, she didn't ask for this. I know, I don't understand how Monami fits into all this. Is she just here to like have someone else for Monokuma to pick on?
But what are we supposed to do?
Good question, Hinata.
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do
It's
with
so nice having them be voiced.
What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
It can't be. Yeah, exactly. Pekko's too obvious. Plus, why would she go out of her way to kill her own alibi?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
True.
Then let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the down table, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, think about if it was a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. So the class trial finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials of ear training, rudeness. Okay. Non-stop debates. Without any breaks, it's up to you to reveal any. Okay, so these, right? Truthful is to review what they say. Great. True cylinder. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. So we refute statements. Alright, cool. Got the fucking mouse, got the good music's back. Okay. Knife. Gaps in floorboard, knife, bloodstain, gaps, knife, bloodstain. Okay, great.
Why was Byakuya's body
Mm-hmm.
in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table
Yes.
at the very back of the dining hall.
Right.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
Uh-huh.
they probably moved the body there.
Huh?
No.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery.
I actually do kind of like her. She just got a lot of energy.
Like a dog burying a bone.
She's a little too excited about this, but it's cool. Okay, so there's only one statement. This is the tutorial one, right? So I think it's bloodstain under the table.
Byakuya's body
How do I fast forward again?
place like that.
His body was
I dropped my
underneath
controller.
the table at the very back of the dining hall.
Yes.
After the killer murdered
How do I
Byakuya,
fast forward?
they probably moved the body there.
Let's go.
No, that's wrong.
Ooh, I like his voice better than Makoto. Makoto's like, no, that's wrong. But his voice is like, no, that's wrong.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Sarah's goddammit.
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
I have to pee. No. Oh shit, we got a sub? No slowing things down, concentration? Shit, man. I'll walk away 10 seconds and all of a sudden. Alright, what'd I miss? What happened here? Let's see, we have a sub. Thank you so much for the sub. Who was it? I want to make sure I get your name right. Idilak? Naldalak, maybe? Naldalak, thank you so much. Appreciate the sub. And banned in-game action, B-Boy says no slowing things down, concentration. That's fine. I'm not going to use that. I'm too fucking diesel for that. Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it at a table. Right.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And it checks out that he would have been killed from the ground up.
I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
If you make it out this round, I'm killing you for the next trial. Bro, I got something for you. Hold on a minute. I got something for you. Here we go. What do you think of this? Huh? How about that? How do you feel now? Do you feel good? Kyoko? Do you feel good now? Do you feel important? Do you feel popular? Do you feel cool? Do you feel respected? Bro, get fucked. Absolutely get fucked. Anyways. I don't know, man. I just was thinking about it. I was like, wouldn't it be funny to put the suspicious glasses thing on a character in Danganronpa? So I like loaded it up and I was like, let me just save that for a good moment. Clown.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Bro, you ain't gotta say that. You just gotta be like, fuck you.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Excellent question.
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Then why did he go there, though?
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Hold on, wait. What did Vector say? Clipping? Yeah, please do. What do you think was? You think he was killed under the table?
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
Yeah, but why though?
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Yes, it was under the table.
Makes sense, but why did he go under the table?
Hey, let's take a drink every time they say under the table.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
He was not.
Hell, he was. You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Do you think Byakuya was hit under the table?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
Oh shit!
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Under the table. Oh. Why would he be under the table? What was the prompt again? The reason why he went under the table? The goggles? I forgot about that. I don't think that's it yet. Why would he be under the table? Was the question. All the noise people were making. Life was found at the crime scene. Why? But that's the whole thing. Like, why would he be? What's the prompt here? Knife to make sure no one got hurt? Sure.
I can prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Under the table. I ain't got to report it under my taxes, Because I got that money under the table.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
me and the boys waiting for Yoko to contribute something intelligent to the conversation at hand instead of throwing around gratuitous insults to people because she got nothing to say otherwise.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Under the table.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Do tell, Pekka, why is this true?
You seem rather confident about that.
For real, you step in like, no.
I have proof to back me up.
Well, you better bring it.
This is almost like a real trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there'll be various weak spots standing in your route. Yeah, I got it. Sure. Yeah, I understand. I played Danganronpa before. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. We'll need more water. Make your arguments. Knife? Let's stand at the table. Fuck, there's a lot of these. Damn, this game went right at us. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Cool, got it. Go.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case,
Dove under the table.
during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
Yeah, no one disputes that.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Uh-huh.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Oh, but I bet he could, though.
I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Yeah, he could have, though. He got the night vision goggles. That's the thing. Eggwol, what's going on? Thank you so much for following. Honored, and it is a pleasure to have you
I'm sure
as a member of the Bench
Byakuya
Tower.
ducked under the table during the blackout.
Yeah.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, he must have seen the killer.
But it was super pitch black.
Yeah.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Uh-huh. We know. You poor
Byakuya
soul.
couldn't see in the dark.
But he could, though.
No, that's wrong.
Bro, I cut her off. Pekka was like, Byakuya, you could... No! Cut her off so damn quick.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Ooh.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Unless he wasn't.
Reasoning is out of focus.
Whoa, that can happen?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
The killer was using them.
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Mahiru, you need to calm down. You might actually maybe like you as a character. You were surprised. Were you surprised at Mahiru's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm a tutorial. I'm sorry. Now then, when this type of argument surfaces, you will get into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter that person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter with the other person's with the waziki. Okay, cool. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will skew it towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during the one round. Okay. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so be careful. This all makes sense when I start playing, I'm sure. Refute any with the left mouse button? Okay. Right, okay. Truth blade. Truth blades are called truth blades. What? Let me see your game radar. You're about to find out. You press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Oh, good. Okay, so all I got was directions. Okay, beryllium case, item storage.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What? I should let Margaret say what she wants and then I find a point that I can argue
Just
against.
use common sense. The killer obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Oh. Oh, what?
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
How do I know which one to do?
I can't back down.
Okay. Advance.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
I'm not sure I understand. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles, but I need to refute. Okay.
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Homie, I'm so confuzzled. I'm so confuzzled. You need to cut each phrase? Okay. So you cut the arguments when you say weak points, you can take it the same as regular mode. You need to cut each phrase.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Okay. So you chop each statement.
Used them.
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were
Oh, I get it. Okay, so that's how that works. So you basically just gotta stave them off until you get to the actual part that matters.
In reality, so those goggles were planned.
Okay, this is kind of fun.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I understand. I understand.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Uh-huh.
Definitely? But why?
Because everything else was in the beryllium case. No one could have brought it in.
During the party. We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
And it was in the case.
We can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
I prefer Duralium, but it's... Well, actually, no, I think Duraluum. Oh, she said it right. I'm doing it wrong. I'm the idiot here. Ibuki, +1 for you.
Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
She reversed herself in the third person. -1 points.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's right. Don't ever try to fucking cross me in a Mario Party minigame again. God damn, this shit. Then that knife was inside the case too. Yes.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Would be weird.
Because that was locked even after the murder.
At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
He did. The knife. I am getting fired up, random. The knife was brought out during the case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was sitting in the dining hall before the party even started to be able to prove it. The duct tape.
I see.
Yeah, see that? If it's just pick an answer, I got it every
This is
time.
duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Yep.
Oh, so that's why we found this duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
We know why.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Okay, so Byakuya definitely was on the defense whenever he got killed. So like he had the goggles, everything. He was trying to figure out how to save everybody when that happened.
Body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
I bet you. I wonder if the murderer was trying to kill him, or if he just happened to be the one that had to get killed.
Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
He was cautious, but a knife still slipped by. So the knife was actually in there already. So like someone came ahead of time and planted the knife underneath the table. I don't know if he was going for it because he was trying to like be defensive and like he knew where the knife was, he was gonna go grab it, or if someone put it there. I don't know why he would end up under the table in the first place.
You think so too?
Byakuya got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Probably knew there was a possibility the murder would occur. And that, my friend, is because of that goddamn letter he got.
I can prove it with this.
That's right.
Everyone.
All right. Got the letter. We got a little letter. Blue's Clues.
What the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
And we knew something was wrong.
Threatening letter someone sent for him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Hyoko, why do you speak? Flynn was, were you too late for Flynn? They didn't sign it. I know. If only they had put their name on it.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter
These
who
two.
wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter.
Apparently so.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation.
Right, everyone keep tabs.
Doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But
the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die.
right, he had to act. But whoever gave him that letter, if it's the killer, knew that that was exactly how it was going to go down.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
Nah, he did the right thing.
Yeah, he would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
For real, man. Himiko is on some other shit.
He tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Sonya, you hadn't said a word this whole time.
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
I gotta do something about this real quick. Hang on, just hold tight. This has to get fixed. Hang on a minute. Option. Voice volume's all the way up? I just want the damn... I don't know why the voice volume's so low. I feel like the voice I can barely hear.
Screw that noise. Who the hell wrote that letter?
That's a good question. We got that guy, B-Man 731. On Nintendo DS. Was this ever on DS? Did they ever put Danganronpa on DS?
Obviously, the killer.
So they really think the killer is who sent this letter. So it wasn't just a prank. It was designed. Among Us, he said it. Who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
First smart thing she said this whole time. Still, I can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can't believe. These characters have the hardest time getting over the fact that they're gonna one kills another.
Can I say something, please?
I would love it if you did, Sonya.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Go on, Queen.
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Fair point.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
They would have had to have stabbed from the floor up. They would have had to have, like, from underneath the floor.
But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, It would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
All the damn Among Us memes. No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his own hands. The glowing paint.
I see.
So yeah, the glowing paint, but still, how do they know to see Byakuya?
Was the mark. With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
so many thoughts running all at the same time.
The knife we found under the table.
Uh-huh.
And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Yes.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Someone did.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
But that shakes out because they planned it.
They've already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Right.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Pekoyama.
You and your weird name.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Ibuki, goddamn it. Stop.
Not the killer.
Stop. The race for best girl is already close enough. Don't do this to me.
Oh, I guess she's not.
It's not me. Akane's like, flawless logic. She said it's not her. It's cool.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach this.
Well, that doesn't
I don't
matter.
care about a technicality like that. Pekko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
All right, calm down, bud. Peko is in the bathroom. We don't know who. I can't believe after all that investigation, we never checked the bathroom. The game wouldn't let us. Is Mikan yandere? Mikan just strikes me as like I'm too nervous to say anything. But I could actually see it. Nope, it ain't. It sure ain't what happened. After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We call the weak spots you see them to argue spots, but the blue-colored spots will be agree spots. When the agree spots agree, okay. Instead of thinking the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets to prove the other person's testimony is correct. Okay, so you're just like, yeah, they're right. Infer. Okay, I don't know what that was, but she's young. That's fucking crazy. I can't wait to find out how and why. I'm so interested to find out. I just can't remember whose account is which.
Since Pekko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Right. What was the whole deal about that?
Before the blackout.
Who was it that confirmed that?
What happened to your guard duty?
It wasn't Ego Mario, was it?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't Nekumaru. I just don't remember.
Pekko was in the
I think it was Chiaki.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
Teru was just in the... No, it would have been Chiaki. It would have been Chiaki.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not even before the blackout.
Nope.
Crap.
Huh?
Since Pekko was in the office,
Nekumaru's account. Nekumaru was just like,
she could
nah.
have caused the blackout at any time.
Well, it wouldn't be Teru. It wouldn't be Teru though.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the off, not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
It's so weird not being like, no, that's wrong. It's like, I agree wholeheartedly.
I think Pekko is telling the truth.
Such a different energy. The poop jokes, right.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
Who told you? I mean, no, I'm not.
Not at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
What did he say? I'm trying to use it many times, but the doors won't open at all. Oh, she was taking a
In
dookie.
the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
That all okay.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time
That's why the
was
bathroom's
actually-
important. That was Pekko's
Pekko was
fucking
in the
alibi.
dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
Exactly.
I guess that would be.
Poor Pekko. She's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just wasn't feeling good.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so early.
First of all, don't nobody call it a commode anymore.
There's no way she'd actually save
herself in the bathroom for that
My
long,
hero's growing on me.
There's no doubt. It's shit.
What is it with you with this word? It's all about the shit.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Under the table.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's fine.
Fine.
Oh.
How about we stop talking about this and move on to something?
I mean, it's a solid alibi. Like, I was taking a
The
dookie.
smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Nekomaru, you ain't gotta say that.
I said it's fine. But still, you
Oh,
were in the
Pecco.
bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Somehow I feel like I'm just gonna go out on a big limb here. I'm gonna take a wild guess. I get the feeling that Soda did this. I don't know why. I just sense that I think he was the one that did it.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Okay, good. It autoed.
Still, your stomach pain.
I was fit to shit all over this man.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially
Or is
if
it?
you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
Fucking Gundam spit up. He's like, enough with your tomfoolery.
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
It is extremely possible. Drinking soda would cause you pain in the stomach. That's true. That's true. But Fuyuhiko might be onto something right now because she's like the most dangerous one.
Laxatives?
Wait, the two most dangerous people here are Peko because of her fucking sword and Nekomaru because of his fucking pecker. And how big and strong he is. What if they specifically got slipped in laxatives? The only person that would do that was the person that prepared the food. Did Tera do it?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Crippling Dr. Pepper prediction? Yeah, see, not for me, man. Dr. Pepper, I just don't drink sodas anymore. But Dr. Pepper's alright. Don't trust the chef, dude. Depending on the answer to that, this is interesting. What about somebody using the 4 dart? Maybe the hamsters did this somehow. Okay, we got lots of good bullets here. Cool.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Right.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
See, I thought the same thing, Ibuki.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Okay, what was the thing again?
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Laxatives ruin the taste. Coincidence, so I'll cause it. Clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
Embarrassing pose.
I don't remember eating anything
Party
weird.
dishes.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
She did.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
From the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
We all agree on that.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
No, not that. Yeah, see that?
Did you eat anything weird?
It's not knife, not
I
AC
don't remember
timer.
eating anything weird.
Embarrassing pose. What was
Now
that?
that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Right.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
No, because it was okay.
That's wrong.
Because it wasn't from the party. That's what it is. We got Pookie says hello. What's going on, Pookie?
Slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Right.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure.
I was thinking that same shit. Like, even Byakuya had some. Akane was helping herself.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Hey, Punch Drunk, what's going on? Mikan fan service moment? What did that have to do with anything for you?
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
But it makes sense that we all.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
First of all, watch your language, sir.
This bickering.
I thought she said bitching. I thought she said, cease this bitching. I was like, Sonya.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Oh, it has to be that, right? Like, Teru Teru is part of this. That was the embarrassing pose. Oh, thank you. Charlton, thank you so much. Now I know what that is.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
Okay. Bro, I'm about to backhand a bitch. Dead woman walking. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, look at her stupid fucking face. Then the blackout itself is what's actually important. We need to make it clear as to how that blackout occurred. Make your argument.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Bitch, I'll fucking...
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
It does not have to be the breaker.
That's right, Sonya.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused
Yeah.
a power surge?
Either one.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
Okay, so it's definitely the,
I am not a trashy skank.
That's right, Mikan. You tell her. Stand up for yourself. No, we do. I just want to... I gotta see it one time.
Breaker and how did they do it?
Iron, storage...
If you can't
Yeah, it's
answer
the
that,
iron.
I'm
It's the
gonna bop you
iron.
on head.
I'm a Bobby on the head.
Throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Mm-hmm.
It does not have to be the breaker.
Mm-hmm.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
I'm trying to agree with you, Sonya. Power supply transmit. Oh, I just... The surge. I'm not an electrician.
Breaker and how did they do it?
I'm not an electrical man.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote.
They probably... It does not have to be... They may have tampered with the power supply and transmit... Or maybe they caused a power surge.
Oh,
I agree with that.
I consent.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it.
Do you think like... Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. Yeah, for real. I'm finna bop you in the goddamn jugular. Of course, it's not that coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
That's right.
We found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
It seems that's how...
B-Man's like, oh, I'm gonna bludgeon you.
Stupid fool!
Oh boy. Don't come at me with your gigantic fucking John Hancock, sir.
Hold on a second. Let me speak too.
Okay.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
I do, as a matter of fact.
That's inexcusable!
Why? What you talking about, Chief? AC timer, night vision goggles. I bet it's the AC timer. Okay, I'm ready.
The irons in the storage room caused the then for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
All right, we
No,
advance.
just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
True.
But the people in the dining hall, if the irons caught, then the killer had to go to the store and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you
Okay,
said?
so I gotta go. Okay, I gotta shoot down the one phrase. Right.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able if the
I just
irons
missed it.
and the killer
Shit,
had
I missed it
to go
again.
to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
No. What if I just said shit and distracted
The
him?
dining hall weren't able to cause if the irons caused the blackout.
Oh, I got it, Chief.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Next time someone tries to like at me on Twitter about anything, I'm just gonna be like in all caps. Allow me to cut through those words.
The direct trigger.
I'm in like a
was when
work
the air
meeting, you know.
conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Pork chops. All right, B-boy. Enjoy.
Air conditioners!
Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much for being a follower, B-man.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
That would be a really good like subscription notification, like air conditioner. Just him freaking out about it.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham died around that time too.
Don't you ever disrespect my man like that
I
again.
see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
All right, cool. You good now?
Indubitably?
You probably checked
I like Sonya.
energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, you just had to wait until they started up on their own.
That was Danganronpa 1, my friend.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
I just learned that word.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Mona.
If Sonya dies, I will fucking scream.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
That's the cutest voice to ever say a phrase like that.
Thousand, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
I gotta take shit. That'd be a pretty good one, actually, Punch Drunk.
Shut up. You guys just stay quiet.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret.
Don't beat yourself up, Pecco.
If I was
None you
in
could have
the
done.
office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
Only so much you can do.
Are you sure about that?
Hope you're
Rolfestegian.
great, Daryl. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Thank you so much, Rolfestegian. Much appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Let me go ahead and posture check real quick. I am sure about that. Thank you so much, Rolf.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was really, really high up. You can't reach
Resetting
it.
the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we.
Why do we listen to your words? I'm gonna cut you off. You're rude.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
The way that line was delivered, it was almost like he was being sarcastic.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
It sounds like he's sarcastic.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Do you though?
Nagito? What happened to you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me, B-man. Long time ago, it feels like. I was like at the start of the pandemic when I made that video.
What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Nagito, what's good with you,
For
man?
now,
You
we'll
got
find out
something
how
we
the
don't know.
blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the time.
Nagito's best girl.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before.
Could all have
What a
been ahead.
shame. Anyone? What do you imply?
For real, dude.
Just saying. After all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
That's actually true. We don't have
Even
a
though
fucking
we have
clue.
been arguing for so long.
Yep.
Fortunately, despite the fact that we've discussed this,
We're just getting details straight.
There's no way any of us could be.
Nagito, shut the fuck up.
Anyway, I have an idea we all should do at this
Okay.
point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Are you saying, he's saying like, bro, believe into everybody else to a fault.
Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
That's what it sounds like.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Sarah says, yeah, you can't just say class trial in 30 minutes. By the way, find the body and investigate and give up and die. We gotta talk about like the details, yeah.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Bro, don't fucking try to preach to me.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
Nagito.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my
Homie,
friends.
what planet are you on?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
I want what he's on.
I want.
No one gives a fuck about you.
If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
I mean, right? It feels like Nagito's a killer.
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
What is with you, Nagito?
No clues that lead to the killer anyway.
That's wrong.
Come on, Chiaki.
Did you say something?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
What you got, Chiaki? Talk to me.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person.
Okay.
I see.
Deep breath.
Care to tell me what's this clue you're talking about?
Let's find out.
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Okay.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
How the killer got that close to the table? If they had to, even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
And that's probably true.
Here it is.
Honestly, Charlton, that's probably true for every character. I feel like every character at some point just talks too damn much in this game. Okay, so here's a diagram. Nagito right now is closest to the table at the time that picture's taken. How the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. Spot a suspicious spot. Not what the killer used to move in the dark? The lamp? Oh, the cord. The cord, they followed the cord. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
I agree, Sarah. Why aren't the divas saying anything?
The desk lamp.
The divas probably have something to contribute.
Hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
No,
There was a
bitch.
blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Not with their eyes, though. Of course, there's no way he's the power cord. You absolute fucking donkeys.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
What?
Power cord?
Oh, that's right.
Built their way to that table using the power cord.
And who was closest? It was Nagito. Bro, we putting his ass under the prison.
Then used the glowing paint to find the knife.
Throw the book at him.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Oh, Nagito was closest. Bro, are we really about to fucking... Oh, no way. Nagito was closest. Nagito, what you talking about? Is he really about to be the one?
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Was it self-defense? There's no way. He seems so important that he's the first one here.
The only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
Did we get his ass? Did we have his ass pinned? In AA, thank you so much for dropping by. Take care. Right before the blackout, when he was cleaning, he was cleaning, and he put a carpet down and everything. Oh my God, it fits.
Weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
It all fits.
If so,
That's true. That's true, Punch Drop.
hide the knife.
That's an excellent point.
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
It was him, and here's why, bro. Just the way these games are written. Do you remember Sayaka was like your best friend? At the very, remember in Danganronpa 1, Sayaka was like was so sweet to you. She hung out with you the whole time. You thought something was gonna happen between y'all, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she got killed. They're doing the same shit here, except it's actually the killer.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
It's him.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I wonder,
we got him.
something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Straight up.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Oh my God. It was him. Bro, you know what we have to do. You know what we simply have to do now. It must be done. Bro, he's a fool. We got him. It's over. It's over, Chief. We got you pinned. It's over. We fucking booked his ass.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you?
That's all the evidence, too.
Picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
That's all the evidence we have.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless,
How lucky for him to be one shot. He makes his own luck. His fucking Harvey Dent ass. He's actually the bad guy. Look how stressed he is. It's him.
That's the case. That strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Holy shit.
Well, just admit it already.
Oh, you stressing.
You object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Just when I thought we were about to get together. I thought we were gonna fuck after this.
Say something.
Oh, it was him. Nekomaru does look like a JoJo character. Oh boy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
Who are you?
How wonderful, how beautiful it is.
Huh?
At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness are folding into each other. As if the hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Is he like the son of fucking Junko and Makoto? Like the ultimate hope and ultimate despair mixed all together?
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
It was you, you son of a bitch.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
It was me. It was my ruggedly handsome face and my
I'm the one who caused the blackout.
fucking poppin' collarbones looking all nice.
After all,
My sexy clavicles.
knowing we would have a knife in front of everyone.
Well, obviously.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision.
Look at me, Con. She's like, that's crazy.
Because of that, we had our ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out.
How are you not covered in blood, though?
Like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
I'm actually, non-dairy, honestly, I'm actually totally fine with the comic book puzzle being on. I didn't much care for those. It just felt like you recapped the exact same shit we already discussed. Alright, if we cut that, that's fantastic. That's a huge improvement.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
This is crazy. Monami's like, no!
That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than
God damn
anyone
it.
else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Are we going this route?
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Bro, slap this man.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Ibuki knows what's up.
The sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Shota mate. Wait a minute. What you talking about, Sonya?
Quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Ultimate sad boy. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
I have so many thoughts. Like, is he Toko? Like, does he have a killer inside him, but he also is kind of nice? In Sonya's case, it's just because she finds great interest in serial killers. Yeah, she's one of those people.
Well,
absolutely.
if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
For real, man. Cut the shit.
Nagito was likely able to manipulate.
Exactly. Yeah, he basically manufactured the perfect conditions for him to get away with this. Well, if it's just cleanly leave it to me, yeah, 100%.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur.
He's right.
Reminds
She's right.
me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
That's right. I mean, he really was like directing traffic this whole time because we all thought he was a good guy. I know. So exactly, like this isn't over yet, non-dairy. Like I'm fucked up by this. This is like chapter 4. This is like chapter 4 or 5 of Danganronpa 1 levels of plot twisty at the end here. All kinds of shenanigans.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
100.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Hey, what's going on, SLR? I saw your message earlier, by the way, and I need to respond to you. I started to type it out, but then the stream was about to begin. So I'll type out a good response to you in a little bit, man. But yeah, I'm happy to help. Whatever, I saw the stuff you sent. I'm gonna look at it. But you're wrong about one thing.
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
He's just the ultimate lucky kid.
Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Ultimate lucky student.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky.
J Seppa, what's going on? I didn't realize you were in here. What's going on, J Seppa?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
He's really about that life.
You just relied on your luck.
He really said, if it's meant to be, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the luck.
It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Well, your luck ran out, bitch. We got you caught. We got you red-handed, Chief.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I
Mm-hmm.
wanted.
That's crazy.
I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya?
Why are you being a
Answer
dick,
me.
man?
Byakuya was a very capable leader.
Byakuya had all of your attention, and I wanted it on me.
Despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
Been busy, I feel that. He really did have the heart of the cards. He was like, my grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already.
For real. Get rid of this man. Mikan?
The fuck?
Just say it. Mikan, what are you doing?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
It was Teruteru. Look at him. Teruteru was pissed off because he knew, oh shit, it was actually Teruteru.
There's just something a little strange.
Monokuma in the background knows what's up.
It's only a little, then keep your mouth
It was Teruteru.
My face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Bro, Hiyoko, I will drop kick you into next week. I will fucking body slam you and throw you through a window. I will fucking wipe my ass with the raccoon and throw it at your fucking face. A live raccoon. I'll fucking wipe my ass. Shitty raccoon in your goddamn face.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Probably, yeah. It was Teruteru. Looked at the second time.
Simply listening is acceptable.
I needed a small animal. I could have said ferret.
Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody
I could have said rabbit. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. True bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of this as an obstacle in your debate. Right. Yeah, I got it. I understand. Okay. Shit. Not several large raccoons, just a random, not proper noun raccoon. Buki's account, you guys' account, Mikan's autopsy results. Mars.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito.
He totally did it. What you got, Mikan? Tell it, say it.
He has already confessed.
Oh. Just say it. Just say it, Mikan.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
Bro, Hiyoko.
Prepared to cast our votes.
Okay. Banging music never gets old. It's so good. It's so damn good. The crime scene.
I think it's strange that
The killer is
It must
so
be the.
obviously Nagito.
So it must be the autopsy results. Oh yeah, the knife. The knife. The size was wrong.
He has already confessed.
5mm. That was the problem.
you know,
Oh, Mikan, you were golden for saying something.
Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
But what if he didn't though?
Wrong.
Oh man, Mikan come through with some good knowledge.
Knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about?
but based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5mm in diameter.
5mm in diameter?
That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Thank you, Ibuki.
That better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Everyone in this game is so mean. Five Hina, what's going on, Five Hina? Welcome. Honored to have you here. Don't repeat it, Mikan. Don't acknowledge what he said.
Why are you threatening her?
For real, she ain't
Is
saying
this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Wait, he actually does suck. He just wants everybody to die.
What are you saying?
He tried to murder but didn't do it.
Who else can be the killer? It has to be you.
I think he tried but failed.
Don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
No, be sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Oh, knowing Mikon's backstory, it's really nasty. Oh, I gotta learn more about Mikon then. Damn.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Ibuki, can we focus?
Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Sakane not know the rules.
How long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor?
Shut up.
Oh, that's not it. Not it.
Truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. But what if there is? The floors in the night hall full of gaps. It was absolutely terror, bro. He was saying that he like walked along the hallway, but then it was all dark. No, that didn't. I was just thinking way too far ahead. Find out what happened in the dark. Yes, there is something we can do, right? Maybe you go out. It's too late for that. Fire floor. Oh, it was what's her face's account. Hang on. It was Ibuki's account, right?
I can prove it.
Yeah, because she said. I know. I kind of like Ibuki now.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right?
Oh, real?
Yeah, girl.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Someone stepped on some feet. Byakuya said, "What's going on?"
This is...
Ow!
Nagito.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Nagito said, "Ow."
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it. Such perceptive hearing.
It's a good thing your ears are off.
That actually makes sense. She's a musician. That's how her ears are good.
Personality totally suck.
Fuck you.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth. However,
She's like, yeah, I'll laugh at your shit.
Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. My friends, I hate to leave it on a cliffhanger here, but I gotta wrap the stream up, man. I gotta get out of here. I got stuff to do tonight. I was hoping to be done by 7. I thought we were gonna make it in time, but it looks like we're gonna have to be at the halfway point. I'm bummed about it, but I think that's it. I think we gotta be done for the day. Fuck! Oh man, cliffhanger. I really want to know what happens, but I gotta be done. Oh fuck! Are we close? Are we close? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. For a week, I know I can't do a week.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I was actually shoved out from under.
Okay, so he was shoved out.
Shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But
Fuck it, we're going. Fuck it.
Wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Bro, what's good with you, Nagito? Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and then he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. So Nagito was trying to make a kill. Yeah, but we're gonna stay out. We're fine. Fuck it. Fine. We're going. They both tried to make a kill.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, when I think about it, it sounds like exactly what
After
happened.
getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, The lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer?
No, he ain't the killer.
From the very beginning, hiding the knife, setting up the
He
blackout,
tried.
and unfortunately,
He tried.
what happened after that? You failed.
So Byakuya actually did prevent one murder from
You're not the one
happening.
who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one.
This is crazy.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Nekomaru sums up every damn class trial. We spend all this time talking, but it feels like we don't get anywhere.
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope.
Oh,
Rising
shut
to the
up.
challenge again and again is why you guys.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. There's no way I can say that. I thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. Why did he try to cover for the real killer? It's a good question. But he also tried to take the fall, so I think he just doesn't give a fuck. I think he just wants everybody to die. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means necessary. That's a good question, Sarah's. Hi, Binks. What are you looking at, boy? If we don't, we all die, right? We will die here. All right, perfect. Suspended? What the fuck? There's a natural break. Class trial has reached its climax, but here's a question for you. What's this? Try the guess the killer challenge. Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter, but if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion.
Now then, what do you...
Oh, what? Now you're halfway? Save data erased? Oh, hell nah. But for the record, I think it's Teru. Because Teru was like, he panicked whenever he didn't think he was going to get away with it. I'm just going to continue on. You can't make it.
And of course, you're so evil.
Asshole. Just cut it here? Yeah. Okay, we're going to save. I'm going to say Teru, and I think we will actually leave it right here for next week.
And my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
All right, we're out. Thank you, Monami. Thank you for making a very strange intro. Well, guys, that was fun. That was fun. It would probably be like a 6-hour stream, I feel like. But that's a good stopping spot. Okay, so what we know is this. Nagito tried to do it. The first person to panic whenever we were like, no, it's not him, was Teru. Teru, his whole thing was, I was in the kitchen, I worked my way along the wall to the fucking plate, to the dining hall. That's how I got in there. I don't buy that. We have clues about there being like an escape room, like an escape door, right? That's in the hallway, and I feel like that's going to come important. I feel like it's going to be like I feel like he's going to say something along the lines of, I felt my way along this wall, and the first door I came to was this one, and that's how I found the room. And then we're going to be like, actually, Sonya's going to hit him with the actually, there's another door before that door. You would have felt that first. You're lying. I think he stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards with a skewer, brought it back to the kitchen or some shit like that. That's my guess. I'm thinking it's Teru. Teru did it. Oh, 100%. Come here next week so we can stare at Mikan's. First of all, Grims, that's your own agenda. I do Mikan. You know, there's a lot to like about Mikan. Monami is alive again. Monami's alive. Yeah, it was that's complicated. I'm not fully understanding how Monami fits into all this. Big question is why? I'm just trying to get out of here. You know, he's just trying to get off the island. He's too important. He's too self-important. But yeah. No one off the cliff. Speedy Rabbit says, still want y'all here next week. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Next Wednesday, we'll be back here. Again tonight, we are tonight. I will at 9 o'clock. I'll be hosting a. When I say I mean like I'm not gonna be. I'll be in chat, but I'm going to host my buddies. They're doing like a Battleship podcast thing tonight, so I'm just gonna host that. So just check out my Twitch in about 2 hours from now. That'll be going on. If you want to hang out, I'll be in chat. We can shoot the shit some more. It'll be fun. I'm gonna go watch wrestling. I'm gonna go make some tacos, eat dinner, all that good stuff. And we will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, guys, hey, I got a little surprise for you. This is pretty cool. A little something different for y'all this week. I had some time after the Dark Souls Save Me video, so I thought it would be a good time to get a little creative. So enjoy this new outro. Have yourself a damn good one. We will see you next Wednesday.